Hi guys, welcome to Thursday's maths lesson, and today we're going to be looking at doubling and halving. Now you've done this in year 1 and in reception, so you should be quite confident with this. Now doubling and halving go together, because when you double a number, we multiply it by 2, and when we halve a number, we divide by 2. So when you double something, it means doing something twice. I get my board here, so if I've got the number 3 and I want to double 3, I put another 3. And all it means is putting them together. 3 and 3 obviously equals 6. Now I can see there we've got a number 3 2 times. There's a clue there. 2 times. 2 groups of 3 equals 6. My 2 times table again. Remember from yesterday? So I'm looking for the clues again. So I've got double 3. Means doing it 2 times. 2 times, doubling. Doing it 2 times. Now if I know my 6 there, and I want to halve 6, let me rub those off. I want to halve 6, here's my number 6. All right, and I'm going to chop it in half. Right, because there's my half, here's my pie, and I'm chopping it in half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 here and 3 here. Half. I've got 2 sections. I've shared it between 2, and we did sharing yesterday. Oh, look at all these things all coming together. So when we halve something, we're sharing it between 2. And when we double something, we're multiplying it between 2 or timesing it, making 2 groups of. Okay, I've got something to share with you now. Let me have a look. Here we go. So, go back to the beginning. Here we go. There we go. So, to double a number, we add that number to itself. For example, to double 3, we add another 3. You see that there? Just what I did on my board. Okay, so to double a number, we're multiplying it by 2 because we're doing it 2 times. So here's my number 3, and we're doing it 2 times. So we get the answer 6. Okay, so what is double 4? Well, I know double 4 is 8. Here it is. So 4 and 4, there's my double, is 8. And I've got number 4, and I'm doing it 2 times. 4 times 2 is 8. Do you see how all these things are all coming together from this week? Okay, double 5. Double 5 is 10. 5 and 5 is 10. There's my 5. Do it 2 times, makes 10. And it all fits together. It's marvellous. Maths is marvellous because all the clues come together. What is double 6? Double 6 is 12. So I can check. 6 and 6 is 12. There's my 6. And I'm doing it 2 times, makes my 12. Okay, so when we halve a number, we divide it by 2. You remember on Mrs. Barton's board here, when we halve it, we're making it into 2 parts. Because when we chop something in half, we get 2 parts. We've got to halve 4, we get 2. Here's my 4, shared by 2 equals 2. And we did our sharing yesterday, so you should be really good at that. Half of 8. Half of 8 is 4. I can check. Here's my 8. Shared by 2 equals 4. Now yesterday, if you remember, let me write that question down. Okay, there's my question. So I've got 2 plates and 8 items. Here's my 2 plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they get 4 each. Remember doing those yesterday? If you need to check, draw them out in your book. Okay, always draw them out and look for the clues. Try to put all the lessons together. Okay, think of all those ideas that we've done. Half of 12 is 6. There's my 12. I'm dividing it by 2 because I'm chopping it in half. Makes 6. Okay, so doubling is the opposite of halving, and halving is the opposite of doubling. It's the same as doing the inverse, multiplication and division, finding the inverse. All these things fit together. Okay, so today we're doing doubling and halving. Now there's quite a few activities in the work folder, so I'm going to share those with you now. Hopefully this is the right one. Here we go. So we're understanding that halving is the inverse of doubling. On YouTube, there's a Jack Hartman song for you if you want to have a look at that, but you haven't got to. That's just a little bit of fun. We've done the PowerPoint, and these are the activities that you can work through. They do get progressively harder. So an easier activity are some activity cards with some parent prompts. So if you've got a parent at home with you, they might want to help you with that. And then there's some doubles, dominoes. Everyone can probably have a go at this activity here. This is practically, and you have some little cards and you've got to find the half and cover the doubles, and it's quite a fun activity to do. And then there's some halving and doubling activity sheets. Now there are 3 levels here. You don't have to do them all. Okay, pick a level which is easiest for you. And then optionally, that means you can do it if you want to. There's some halving and doubling towers challenge cards. If you want a really, really good challenge, there's some doubles and halves function machines. Now they're quite tricky. Okay, so unless you're particularly confident, okay, this is quite tricky. And I've also included a doubling and halving activity booklet. Now, this covers all of these things above. But you don't need all of it, you just need pages 1 to 16. Okay, and that's sort of medium activities. Okay, so have a think. You don't have to do that though. All right, let me just show you the very first one. So this one here, this one, the activity cards. Let me show you what they look like. So they look like this. And these are the easier ones. And over here are some prompts for parents or for some adults to help you. And these are the questions. These are the easier ones. There are 3 pages, okay? And there's lots of things there to help you, lots of pictures and towers and cubes. And over here are some questions. Okay, so that's the easier one. Right, please don't feel you have to do it all though. And this is another sheet. This is called halves and doubles. And here you can see how the doubles and the halves go together. So I've got here 3 and 3 equals 6. So I've doubled my 3. So half of 6 is 3. 4 and 4 makes half of 8 is Remember to always look for the clues. Now there are 3 levels here, but every other page has got the answers on. So please don't just print out them all because you won't need them all. Okay. Oops. Did I share that with you? Let me have a look again. That was the one. That was the one I was just talking about. Sorry. Okay. So 3 and 3 is 6, 4 and 4, and so on. So you can see how the halves and the doubles fit together. Sorry if I didn't share that previously. Okay, so instructions for today. Instructions, remember, we've got quite a little bit to do today. Here we go. So these are your instructions. Don't feel you have to do everything. Do as much as you can. If you want to run through the PowerPoint again, then please do so. Okay, tomorrow we're going to be doing some more work on doubling and halving, but we're going to have some problem solving. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Bye, you two.